Hello and welcome to Lemieux Reviews. We're bringing you the pages of stories you might not yet have heard of. Today we're going over part 2 of We Live. In the first chapter, we got to see how mankind's choices affected the world. In this one, it's a more personal, how do your own choices affect you and the people around you? As we left off last time, they were in the clutches of a ripper, a lion-like peacock. This story picks up there and continues onward. We Live 2, also known as Jade Algae, was released November 18th, 2020. Once again, all work was done by the Miranda Brothers and published by Aftershock Comics. Thank you to Vault of Midnight for bringing me this story. As we come back to our characters, they are face to face with a Bengal Ripper. Spinning lights shoot out of Simon's pack as he tries to find a peaceful solution to the problem, while another in the group pulls out a pistol and shoots the creature. Here I like the use of colors to fill the panels without obscuring the images, while you can also see from the artwork the emotions that run through each character's face. Here we see the desperation as Simon informs the shooter and everyone else that they are in grave peril. Rippers hunt in packs and can track by blood. Their only hope to head to water to hide the trail. Making it to the flooded lands, we are introduced to yet another new ecosystem, filled with mysterious and abundant life. They really do a good job of blending serenity with complete destruction, letting us see how the world and life went on even after civilization had crumbled. As our group travels through the flooded lands, their prayers are answered as they come across our current story's namesake, jade algae plants that eat dead cells, a lucky break and save for the travelers. Or so the story would go if this were that type of story. Unfortunately, no one is that lucky, as Simon and all but 4 of the group get taken out. Though now we learn what was under the dome and trench coat, as a multi-eyed, winged gorilla springs forth to save the 3 children. While this might be an unpopular opinion, I wasn't thrilled with the gorilla design. I thought it left a lot to be desired. As they flee from the carnage, they find a safe haven on a long-abandoned battlefield. The remnants of wars waged litter the ground. It appears to be the humans fought in mechs during the Rumble Wars. One of our intrepid characters finds one still working and climbs in. I like the overall look of the mechs, and the designs are pretty cool, like hulking metal behemoths, and it brings more of a sci-fi edge to the foreground. Later on, we get a flashback of how Humbo met his creature companion. The parental gorilla breaks into a lab Humbo's dad runs, and the creature is shot, leaving the little one orphaned, and Humbo without an arm. The loss of parents seems to be a running theme for the comic cast. As they grow, they are less and less accepted by the outside world, leaving them shunned and outcast from society, which explains why they were in disguises when we first see them, and why the secret was only revealed in a time of great peril. That, ladies and gentlemen, is We Live 2, Jade Algae, another telling of loss and tragedy, and the consequences of uninformed decision-making and of the bonds made through loss. The Miranda Brothers perfectly encapsulate what happens to a world that gets ripped apart and society is abandoned and crumbles. The artwork is expressive, and they aren't afraid to use a vast array of colors in the illustrations, while at the same time not having it feel overwhelming. And while it wasn't able to show every page due to the gory nature, what was shown leads to some grand world building. I want to thank you all for joining us today, and hope that you join us next time for We Live Part 3, Zeus. And as always, my name is Ross Lemieux, and I hope you like, share, and subscribe.